What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Nour Trades, and today I bring you another Sunday stock watch list. So today we're going to talk about a few things that's going on, especially the schedule and the earnings going on this week. Not much left. We've had all the big boys report. We have a few cool stocks reporting this week, like Roku. We also have Bitcoin making all-time highs, and we'll talk about all the stocks that it's been affecting, especially, you know, Mara and Riot, all the stocks that you guys, I know, that play with it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the schedule. As you guys may know, I always provide the schedule, and here you guys go. You can screenshot this. Any important things going on, you have Treasury International Capital at 4 p.m. You know, you obviously have the jobless claims on Thursday, and just know basically what you're trading through. Monday, we're obviously off because of President's Day. And this is the schedule, so screenshot it. If you guys want a clearer picture, just go to Trade Like Nour on Instagram, which is my trading page, and you'll have a clear pic that you can screenshot. This is also earnings for this week. It's a little blurry, so basically just go to my trading account and just screenshot from there. But you have Roku Thursday. I know you guys like to trade that. And other than that, for me, I don't really, look at anything else other than Walmart. CVS is cool, but other than that, I'm not really looking at anything. The top stocks that I have on here is CVS, Shopify, Fastly, Walmart, and Roku. Other than that, Dropbox is really nice. So screenshot this. Any stocks that you may like, you definitely want to pay attention to the runners before earnings and the runners after earnings, or the drops. You can take advantage of those. So let's get back to the charts. The first thing I'm going to talk about is all the winners that happened last week. If you even traded, or even if you took a look at Sunday stock watch list from last week, there were like 6 big winners from there. We talked about the Bitcoin. We talked about, Tesla. We talked about, ZM gap fill. If you guys go to my account, I took advantage of that. Nvidia consolidation was crazy. We talked about the 560 break, ended up pushing above 600 this week. So there's so many things that happened last week, and you don't want to miss this video. So before we continue, hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below what other videos you would like to see in this channel, and click the alert so that you guys can get notified as soon as I upload, so you don't miss any of the Sunday stock watch list or any important messages that can help your trading. So let's get started with this week. The first thing is Bitcoin's making all-time highs. The last time I took a look at it, it is. It's almost at 50,000. So this is Bitcoin futures. Obviously, it's not the full, it's not the actual price of Bitcoin right now. So it's 49,000 right here, futures. So we're pretty close to 50,000 on Bitcoin, meaning tomorrow, Mara, and all these stocks are gonna, take another leg up. If you guys look at this on the 1 hour, we've been taking off from $15 to $41 in the past, 15 to 20 days. So Mara, Riot, pay attention to these stocks. If you like Bitcoin and you don't have enough, or you don't find it valuable to be trading Bitcoin, trade stocks that follow Bitcoin. Mara, Riot, Square. I told you guys this was a great long-term buy at $200. This fell to $200, and within 20 days we're at $273. So this is a great purchase here, and it looks like we're taking off. So Square, these are all great things to look at when you want to trade Bitcoin, but you don't want to actually get into the crypto space. But this is the side of crypto from the stock side. So those are the 3 stocks that follow Bitcoin that I like looking at. Obviously Nvidia as well. If you look at Nvidia, just from last week, I told you the 590 break. You can see the consolidation we talked about. And then boom, this thing ended up making all-time highs since this last Sunday stock watch list, the 560 break. We pushed right through all the way to 611. We actually hit 613, I believe, pre-market. Okay, 612.90. So Nvidia is another one on my watch list. I'm going to keep continuing to trade this. This is part of the rotation. When this stock is hot, this stock is hot. So definitely looking at Nvidia. Before we actually continue, let's take a look at the actual market. So a lot of you guys follow SPY. I follow ES and Q. I like those. I like futures. A lot of you guys like SPY, SPX. I like SPX. I trade that here and there. But let's go on the 1 year. All right, so the 1 year we were in this channel, and look that we're finally breaking out. We hit 394 on SPY. If you guys take a look at my Trade Like Nour page, at 390, I said that we were gonna continue to move higher, and we were gonna push in the next coming weeks. From 390, we're at 394 technically here on SPY. Where are we actually? Let me just take a look at this on the 1 minute. So yeah, we are at all-time highs, 394. So market's making all-time highs. It looks bullish. Obviously, things usually happen when nobody's expecting it. So keep an eye on this bullish trend that we have going on. I obviously see that it was bullish. I called this before we even broke out. We're hitting 394 here, but keep an eye on any, sudden, pullbacks. We've had a few pullbacks, but nothing too serious. So when things end up happening, it's usually when nobody's expecting it. So obviously we're bullish right now. Just keeping an eye on anything negative that ends up occurring, because this can affect it big time. So ES 394, we're probably headed to 400 before anything happens, but just something to keep an eye on. Tesla, I traded this the other day. If you put this on a 5-day, like I said, when I'm on the Mac, charts look a little weird. So we pulled back to 785. I'm looking at the 780 level. So if you put this on the 20, we'd actually put this on the 4-hour and zoom in. So I'm looking at the 780 level. If we start breaking the 780 level to the downside, we're probably going to take, Tesla's going to be bearish short term. I'm obviously bullish on Tesla as a company overall, but you can't be biased, especially when charts are telling you otherwise. So if we break below 780, Tesla will continue to go lower. First target's going to be around 770, and then we're going to start pushing down to that 750 level. And just keep an eye on that. Don't be biased on Tesla if you're bullish. Under 780, we're going to start getting bearish on the stock, at least short term. So that's Tesla. ZM, we have a gap to continue. We've been talking about it. I caught a little bit of it and made a nice little bank on that. But we still have the rest of the gap to continue. We have the gap all the way up to 460. So I caught a little bit of it from 435 all the way to 443. I ended up selling it around 441. But we still have room to 460. So for whoever loves gap plays, this is the gap to be looking at. ZM. Next one I'm looking at is Shopify. Retail is killing it. Shopify is killing it. $14.99. This is one of the winners from last Sunday's stock watch list. But $14.99. I'm looking for the 1500 break. If we can break the 1500 level, we're looking for the next leg up on Shopify if we don't pull back this week. So I'm keeping an eye on that 1500 level. Google, a really nice one here. If you put this on the 1 hour, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here. So let me take this alert off. Oh, actually, you can see it now. So look at this blue line. We've been just consolidating right under this blue line. We're taking pullbacks, but as you can see, these are conservative pullbacks. We're looking for the breakout. So I'm looking for this line to be taken out, which is above 2100, and then taking out that all-time high. And after that all-time high, we're probably headed to around 2150. So I'm looking for the breakout here, especially after great earnings and the consolidation to follow it. This is almost the perfect setup for the next leg up. So Google's something that I don't usually trade, but it's part of the rotation if it ever looks good to me. So Google's something that I'm looking at. DKNG, it fell back, but it's creating a cup and handle. A lot of you guys like playing that. I don't like playing the handle part. A lot of you will get in early and just be like, all right, I'm gonna get in here because this is the handle, it's gonna break out soon. I don't do that. I wait for it to, form and then get back up. So I'm looking for the 65 level for DKNG. Betting is extremely big. I mean, sports, it's just getting bigger. A lot of people are betting from home and all that good stuff. So DraftKings, DKNG, I'm loving it here. I'm looking at the 65 level. We closed at 61 Friday, but that's something that I'm looking at. Another thing that I'm looking at is Cciv. I don't usually trade this, but this is something that's picking up a lot of steam here. So Cciv, they're supposed to be announcing, the takeover of Lucid Dreams, or, what is it? When is it? Excuse me, I'm trying to think. I think they're supposed to announce it within a week. That's the rumors. We're taking off. We were taking off before that because the rumor popped off, and then we took a major dip because they announced that it wasn't imminent or it wasn't going to happen as fast as people think. But rumors are picking back up that this may happen in the coming week or the coming weeks, and we've just been making all-time highs. So Cciv is just on my chart. I'm looking at it, seeing where we go. I've been scalping it here and there with shares. I haven't really played with their contracts yet, but I'll definitely be taking a look at it this week. DSP, initial public offering occurred this week at $38. They were supposed to come on the market at $19. They ended up opening at $38, and they're already at $68. So, crazy moves in the the IPO market. DSP is a great one that I'm looking at. There was a lot of hype behind this. I've been following it, scalping it, having a little fun with it. Another one is Bumble. I really like this company. The CEO, she's a female. She's one of the youngest, or the youngest female to take a company public, and this is a company that I've been following. It hit a high of 84. It ended up opening around 70 bucks. So this is something else that I'm following. BMBL IPO occurred this week. And another one that I'm following this week, not a recent IPO, but not too long ago. I think it was back in December. But I'm looking at the 220 break. If I put this on the 5-day, you'll see exactly what I'm looking at. We're struggling to break this 220. It's bullish. The stock's just been pushing up. But I'm looking for the 220 break for the next leg up here. So Airbnb, 220, that'll be the level that I'm looking at for Airbnb. If we can break out, I'll look for the entry. I think I got in a little early, ended up losing money on it this week because I was expecting it to break, and I got in around that new high. I was up a little bit and it pulled back, so I got out. But Airbnb is something else that I'm looking at. So these are all the stocks that I'm looking at for Sunday Stock Watch List. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. Comment down below what other stocks you want to see on the Sunday Stock Watch List, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.